It is Sunday, December 31st, 2023, and I'm... Well, I guess it's the last time I'm gonna say that. Exactly like that, I guess. Happy New Year's Eve for everybody. Um, yeah, it's about 11:30, but I'm going to bed. We watched the ball drop in New York on TV, so there's not a whole lot of reason to watch the rerun of it in 40 minutes or so. So, what all happened today? We went to church. Well, I didn't have to play the organ, so we were all able to sit together. Everybody enjoyed seeing the two little ones at church. The younger little one is off mauling somewhere. But so I'm gonna have to head home like sometime tomorrow morning. At least that's excuse me. At least that's the plan. We went out for lunch at like a pizza buffet type of thing. It's actually a pizza buffet mixed with a taco buffet thing, I guess. So I mean, it was good. The Packers won today. They did really well, so that was nice to see. Why are they so good sometimes and so bad sometimes? I don't know, and it's annoying, and I wish it were better, but I mean, you can't win every game. But we won today, so, and the way it all shakes out is that if we win next week, then we're in the playoffs. And if we don't, then we might be. At least I think that's how that works. So, so that's exciting. We had a chocolate fondue for supper. So that was also fun. We played a board game. My sister's favorite board game is Ticket to Ride, so we played that. And it's one of those games where, the winner, wins by a ton. And then everybody's kind of bunched up at the back somehow. I mean, it kind of seems like that. So I won this time. I was able to complete all of my objectives in that game. And that game takes a long time. It takes like an hour. So we got that fit in so that we could still watch the football game. So, because the Packers were on Sunday Night Football. So we got that in at a good time. What else? Tomorrow's the new year. Paid my rent today. But it's to my brother, so I mean, I don't think that a late payment would really... I don't want to do it, but I don't think he would throw me out for that, so... I've got to think about what I want to bring back. I asked my sister if she would do this, and she said yes, but as it turns out, today's not a good day because, well, I mean, I should have recorded this earlier. That's what I mean to say. I should have recorded this earlier if I wanted her to do it. So maybe I can record tomorrow's before I leave, but then there's nothing that would have happened. But I can kind of recap the entire vacation, I guess. This is the new year. That's interesting in its own right? I don't know. I have to decide what I want to take back from here. Back to the other place. I'll have to pack up a little bit, but not a lot. Anyway, that's all tomorrow stuff. I should go to bed, so... That's a wrap on 2023, really. I guess I should recap this year. Um, I did a lot of things this year. I did my last semester of college, which included like some research and doing a bunch of music stuff, a lot of music stuff, really. Um, this year was a really good year for music. What else? Yeah, really, honestly, I joined 2 music groups from scratch this year and had some really good concerts. Uh, I graduated. I mean, that was a big deal. Um, right before I graduated, I started a 7-month long streaming and video series. That's a big deal. Tears of the Kingdom, you know. Did an international trip. Went to Iceland for a week. That was great. That was wonderful. It was very enjoyable. Um, I got set up for a job, had an interview, and had 2 positions I could have taken. And took the one with the people that I knew, which turns out that nobody there is on the team anymore. Oh well. I mean, yeah, it's a little disappointing that I don't really know the people there that I thought I did or that I thought I would, but that's how it goes. Yeah, so what else? Did a bunch of music stuff this summer, but also kind of just hung out and relaxed for like a month and a half. I don't even remember anything that I did at that time, really. I did some streaming. I think I did more streaming after that, though. And then moved again. Well, moved out of my apartment back home, then moved over to where work is. Started whatever this is going to be. I'm about half a year into this, really. Give or take about a couple weeks. So, I still haven't figured out what I'm doing with this. I don't know. Yeah, started my job. Uh, there's a lot I could say about that. I kind of wish at this point I knew what I was doing more. I was able to be more helpful. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, is it reasonable for me to expect myself to do better than I'm doing? I don't know. It's weird because I, when I was in school, I had such a well defined way of measuring how I was doing. Um, at the beginning, it was solely about the grades. When I started college, all I cared about was getting every point possible on everything. Everything. Um, but I was able to figure out by the end of college, it wasn't the grades that were as important as the understanding, and I think every professor wishes that on all their students, that they would get that. Um, yeah, by the end there, I mean the grades came because I knew I was doing well, because I was understanding the stuff. So now I just have to figure out how, I guess at work, the metric is, am I able to do stuff? I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. I think I'm still trying to do the whole understanding thing, but it's hard to do that with the difficulty and the complexity of the stuff I'm working on. Anyway, so I have tomorrow off for New Year's Day. And then I get back to work the day after that. So maybe I can attack this new year with a goal or a plan in mind of, being able to do stuff. I don't know. I still have to figure that out. Maybe I can talk with family about that tomorrow. Maybe I can get their opinions on that. Anyway, anything else happened this year? No big disasters happened. So, I guess that's a plus. Seems like every time I stay where work is, there's disasters that happen. But, none have happened really so far. Oh yeah, I invented 3 things this year. One was a piece of percussion equipment. That was just a definite need. That was like I could do something about this. I can make this, and it'll help me out, and it'll help everybody. It'll help the other people out too. So, and then I did another invention for work as part of the program that I'm dealing with, and that turned into 2 like IP disclosures. Then I invented this puzzle thing for my family. So I don't think I invented anything the year before. Maybe, depending on how you count. But yeah, I guess having like three inventions, 2 of them that I actually produced, and 1 for work. I guess that's a plus. That's a highlight of this year. And I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but that puzzle idea actually worked out really nicely. Though I do have a bunch of ideas for version 2. When all my engineering professors were like, design is an iterative process. Like, you don't stop designing. And it's like, well, don't you want to be done sometime? It's like, well, that's true, but also like I'm understanding them now. It's like, well, I did everything I could think of for the first version of this puzzle. But then when I actually had it in my hands, it was different, the ideas that I had were good, and I used them, and they were good and or necessary. But now there's new problems or new. I can make it better, I guess. You can always design something better, I guess, is the thing. But yeah, maybe I can work on that a little bit more in the new year. Make a version 2. But now that version 1 has been made, and you just need to do it, right? I could spend forever trying to think of every possible problem that could come up, but I think just putting it down, like actually making sure that even the premise works, was definitely a good thing. What else? Anything else happened this year? Got a new phone. I'll only mention that because it's been like 5.5 years since that happened, so I guess that's a highlight. Moving out from the parents. I guess that technically happened the previous year when I went to the place where my school was. But, my nephew getting born, that's a big deal. So, that's definitely a thing. Why am I saying it's a thing? It's a definite highlight of this year. What else? I guess maybe I can talk about this tomorrow as like New Year's resolutions. Maybe I can get my sister in on it too. But yeah, I guess maybe I should probably go to bed now. But I guess maybe I can think of New Year's resolutions for tomorrow and say some of those. Because there are some things I didn't work on that I wanted to work on. I didn't get any music videos made. Yeah, I'll go through that tomorrow, I guess, if I remember to. And if not, then whenever I remember, I'll say it. But I should go to bed now. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for coming along with me on whatever this is. And, yeah, goodbye to 2023 and hello to 2024 tomorrow. So, anyway, I guess that's it.